guys, as we are in motion on Jazz on a beautiful morning, let's kind of dive into what we're going to be doing today. Hey guys, welcome to Rolling with T-Bone. If you're new here, welcome in. We invite you to check out this video and check out some of our others. If you like what you see, maybe consider subscribing to our channel. If you're old here, welcome back. You know what's going on as we dive into tonight's episode. I hope y'all enjoy. Alright guys, man, I'll tell you, it's a little bit brisk out here this morning. I got on a jacket and my gauntlets and my hood, but it's about 40, probably about 46, 47 degrees now. It's supposed to warm up to about 57 today, so let's hope for that. Man. But very special episode today, guys. We're headed to Ducktown. Now, when I originally got the email for this and I was told that it was at a brewery located in Ducktown, Tennessee, I couldn't believe it. But I did a little scouting mission, and yep, it really is. So y'all grab a beverage, kick back, and I'll see you when we get over there. Alright guys, so I have made it into Ducktown, and we are at the Ocoee River Distillery, Copper Basin Brewery. What they do is they brew here, Sarah, and y'all take it to...
we do distill as well, and we have a tap room in downtown Copper Hill as well.
Okay. Sarah is going to be with me at the opening of this video because the nights are busy right now. They're getting everything set up they're way more put together than I am this morning. A little cool on the ride over here. But Sarah, the Nom Nights, this isn't my first event being with them guys. What does it mean for you to have them to come in here and to do something as special as present a motorcycle for a veteran?
The whole entire concept of this is really, really special. First off, I just want to say it's an honor for us to even be part of it.
Oh, yeah.
It is a huge tribute to a veteran, and being able to give him something that is meaningful in that way.
Oh, yeah.
Custom made. I mean, it's beautiful. And the Nom Nights as an organization, we've done several charity events with them, and what an outstanding group of people.
Oh, yeah.
They're great. They're caring. They give back to our community, and we just joined forces and partner with them to do that.
Yeah. Well, and that's kind of where I'm at with it, because not having served, of course, I came up at a different time, a little bit during peacetime. Wasn't no need to be recruited or to go serve. But for those guys to invite me in to be a part of this, I mean, I've had a lot of big honors in my life, but to be able to do this with veterans, people who serve, so you and me can be free, is huge.
Yes.
I really, it goes beyond words, guys. And it got me thinking of a song on my way over here. Over 15 years ago, Big and Rich penned a song called The 8th of November. It was about a gentleman named Niles Harris who went through Vietnam, lost all of his mates over there. And I love the song and the story it tells. But one of the things that really sticks out to me is Chris Christopherson's opening of that song. And it's one phrase that literally makes the hair stand up on my neck. Is caught in the action of kill or be killed. There's no greater love than a man who laid down his life for his brother. And
Amen.
Yeah, and you know, to be a part of something like this, and like Sarah said, to be able to see what these guys do for a community. A little town like Ducktown, and funny because I grew up here, and when they told me there was a brewery here, I was like, come on now.
Surprise.
Not in Ducktown, yeah.
Surprise.
But it brings it in home, because we get complacent in our lives, things going on in our lives, we get complacent, we don't think about things, but it's good to get these little reminders of
absolutely.
Why we're here, why we're free, why we're able to ride our motorcycles, to have a brewery, to be able to do stuff that we love, and it's all because those who fought, the ones who made it home and the ones who didn't make it home.
Yeah.
So guys, if you're up here in Ducktown, and I know a lot of you watching like to grab a cold drink every now and then, swing by here, see Sarah. They've got a location in Copper Hill too. Sarah?
Thanks, guys. Welcome. Come anytime.
Absolutely, and I appreciate you getting on camera with us.
All right.
Guys, I'm going to get around here and see what else I can get into.
Thanks,
See y'all in just a second. Thanks, sweetie.
In here, a lot of people have traveled from a long way. Some of you, I'm sure most of you know who we are. We are the Non-Knights of America Motorcycle Club. We are the Appalachian chapter, and we appreciate you guys being here for our 27th anniversary party. This is the third day we've been doing it, so we're still kicking. We're not done until tomorrow, but we do have a birthday cake up here on the table. So later on, feel free. We'd love to have everybody eat it because we're not taking it anywhere. Well, yeah, Tink will take it home, but slide. Yeah, that's good. They're the oldest. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So anyway, we good? All right. So anyway, we are a law enforcement military sport club. We are proud of what we do. All the chapters that you see represented in here, they do the same thing in their areas that they're at, and we are just happy that we have the opportunity to be here. So before we get started, I would ask the staff from Copper Hill, if you guys would take a break real quick, and all of you guys come up here for me. And let's give them a round of applause because they put up with us. This is the third day.
Absolutely.
The cops have not been called, and they haven't kicked us out yet, so we're good. That was at the house, though.
Hello.
Oh, hey, this one works.
They tried to kick me out last night.
Come on up here. Come on in, guys. Yeah, come on in. So, on behalf of the Non-Knights of America Appalachian chapter, we would like to thank these individuals because without their help and opening up their doors to us, not charge us anything to be here, just come drink their beer and have a good time, is these guys that made it happen. So we have something to make, that show our appreciation. So we'd like to give that to you right now.
Doctor? Just reach over my head, doctor.
It was a low lift. So on behalf of us, like I said, we'd like to give this to you guys. And hopefully you hold it proudly and put it up somewhere and hang it up. But thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. So, yeah, we love you guys.
We are so proud to support you all. Anytime.
There you go. What? All right. Here you go. Here you go. He rudely took it out of my hands. Perfect. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate you guys.
Very nice.
All right, next up. Yes, sir. So we're honored to have one of the original, very close to being original member of this organization, the Non-Knights. So I'm gonna give the microphone. You want me to lower it for you, or you can use that one? But he has the presentation of this from all of us, and we'd like to present it to the gentleman standing behind me.
First of all,
I'd be quiet.
I'd like to say one thing. For all those short people, a little bit short people out there, fuck you. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I mean, Dad, burn it.
I feel you, Taker. I feel
All right. First of all, what I'd like to say is this young man right here.
I'm a short man trapped in a tall man's body.
Whenever he brought me in, and y'all know I'm kind of crazy, and he sticks up for me, and we become great friends. And we presented him a big one of them things over during the Christmas break, and we have some more for you. And the reason why is because without you, Appalachian chapter wouldn't be here. And that's the way I've always felt. And this young man here knows more about this club than probably, I'd say definitely all of us up here. But, and he's part of my type of people. He's a little short, but we all look up to him. I had to put that in.
He's definitely taller.
So, if somebody could hand me What we want to present you. Hold my beer. Watch this. We had this knife made, and this is for you, Guy. It's something to always remember us by, just in case you decide to get in your RV and never come back. You did it again. You're the one that put me up here on a microphone. But anyway, this is for you. Guy has been in this club forever. And he can name off every brother that's not here right now. And he, top of his head, he's got it right there. And what I'd like to do is ask him to say a couple words.
Make sure you lower the mic. I won't curse.
Well, to my brothers here in the Appalachian chapter, I want to thank them for this gift. It's really cool. Y'all can't see it tonight.
It's a good little seed, believe it or not.
But, you know, I'm not the only guy here that's been around forever. Where's Marvin?
Marvin!
There he is.
Marvin and Jesus Christ were the first two non-knights in the world.
This guy's been around as long as I have. 31 years. Once again, thank you all for coming. Let's have a good time.
All right, so the back of this, it says, thank you for your unwavering support, guidance, and brotherhood to the Appalachian chapter, Non-Knights of America MC. It is definitely our honor to ride alongside you and look forward to years of continued brotherhood. So.
It doesn't mean he's leaving or anything like that.
So again, thank you guys for being here. There's a lot. I'll give it to you in a second. And then we'll go to the other thing. But anyway, we have raffle baskets go over here. We have a 50-50. We have a bunch of merchandise for sale. So we do take cards and we take cash. So, but Green Swamp wants to come up here and take the mic before we get on to our next presentation. So come on up, fellas.
Diver. I'll let Diver give the first presentation here to Rodeo.
Well, brother, we've kind of noticed since you retired that you've been letting yourself go a little bit. So we thought that we might help you kind of improve your appearance a little bit. So Green Swamp, can you present you with this golden arm?
Yes. Hey, now we're gonna have we're staying over tomorrow. We're gonna have a day 4, and I'm gonna have curly hair. So thank you.
The second thing we wanted to give out to the chapter here for 27 years of carrying this mission forward, of doing what we all signed up to do, and that is to get ourselves in the community, work with the community, help out brothers and sisters who are in need of things that we all can, with our labor and our hearts, be able to assist them with. So we wanted to give them a plaque for 27 years of their service.
To be part of this presentation that we're going to take you guys on here. I was contacted by, you'll meet him here in a minute, with Tony or Ruff, as we like to call him. He is part of the Last Ride organization. So basically they're an organization in Florida, him and Sue, his wife, and they started off, they would take like indigent veterans that had no family, and they would pay for their burial services. So, I mean, we've been to how many funerals that you guys have done, and it's been an incredible thing for me, emotional for me. And hats off for your organization for doing that, because that's not an easy task. Then they got involved with the Combat Hero bike build. These guys are another amazing organization, and they take brothers and sisters that have catastrophic injuries, and they outfit motorcycles for them so they can ride again. I'm not going to break too much of that, but we'd like to bring you guys up here for this. Come on up. We have Terry Sharp. Where's Terry at? And I had a good conversation with Terry earlier, and you know, these guys are amazing what they do. Come on up, Sue. Give Terry a hand of applause, please, a round of applause. That's okay. And on that, I would like to give them the mic, and they can take care of the rest of what's going on. And what we're going to do is we're going to empty the bar out. We're going to go outside so we can take a picture, and you guys can see this amazing thing that's out front, what's about to happen. So thank you.
When we go outside, you can leave your beers on the table. I'll keep an eye on
Come here, Kyle. I know I saw your face, and I'm like, where'd he go? There he is. Come on up here.
There he is. This is the guy. That's the guy. That's the man. That's the man.
Matthew and I were contacted by a friend of mine who had knew a person who had passed away, and all they knew about this person was they had a Purple Heart hanging on his wall. They didn't know his name. I mean, his name, that was about it. Didn't know if any friends or any family. So she contacted me and she asked me, she said, "Can you get together and give this guy some kind of a funeral that's fitting for him?" And I said, "If he's a veteran, we'll get it done." So we raised some money, and Sue and I put in a few bucks along with that, and we raised some money, and we buried this gentleman in a national cemetery with full military honors. And since that time, Sue and I said, you know what, there's got to be a need out there for other veterans out there who are indigent, who are homeless, who die and have no friends or family, and they just get buried in a potter's field somewhere in an unmarked grave. I said, that's not right. So we put together this, we got a 501c3 organization we put together, and since that time we have buried several veterans who are indigent or homeless, and we got them buried at National Cemetery with full military honors. And it's been a real blessing. Since that time, we've kind of evolved, our organization's kind of evolved. We started getting more money into our organization being donated, and it's hard to find these veterans who are in need. So we have more money than we had veterans to bury. So we started helping veterans in need and law enforcement in need. And we started writing checks to people who were in need of financial assistance. And then in recent years, we hooked up with Terry Sharp and Combat Hero Bike Build. These guys do an awesome job. Terry will tell you more about it. But basically, as Rodeo said, they outfit veterans who've been wounded severely in combat and outfit motorcycles for them. We're going to see an example of that out there. Unfortunately, the recipient won't be here today with his story. Terry will tell you about his story. But so since that time, Sue and I have been involved, either directly or indirectly, in getting 6 motorcycles for 6 veterans who were severely injured, who needed, who used to ride motorcycles, who loved to ride motorcycles, but because of their injuries and because of their wounds, they weren't able to do it. They came back home, and then Combat Hero Bike Build found these guys. They've got a list right now, about 30 recipients waiting for motorcycles. And we were able to get 6 of these guys. Sue and I think Combat Hero Bike Build has done several more. But that has been one of the most rewarding things we have ever done. I think Sue would agree with that. It has been an amazing ride. And I was just talking to Terry. I was out there with Terry right now a little while ago, out there planning for next year. And we were going over the next 2 or 3 recipients that Sue and I will be getting motorcycles for through our organization. It's not just Sue and I, it's people who help us and the people who donate to the organization and who help get this thing done. So it is, you see the smile on these guys' face when they get on that motorcycle. I think Kyle will attest to it. When Kyle saw Michael get on that motorcycle in his rarest form, and he had a smile from ear to ear. Kyle was sold on the program. He was sold on the program. So.
I got on the motorcycle before
So it's been an awesome ride. We're looking forward to several more. And Terry will tell you more about Combat Hero Bike Build, and then Kyle will tell you a little bit more about what he did to make that bike look like it is.
And Sue, I appreciate this. I've had the honor of meeting quite a few of you over the last few days, but I want to tell you a little bit about how Combat Hero Bike Build started. There were a bunch of us that do a ride, which I know a lot of you are familiar with, called Run for the Wall, that goes from California to DC every year.
Give me all the prospects.
One of our board members or route coordinators on that ride was asked to come down to Camp Pendleton to put on a bike show. So he organized a bike show, custom bikes, nice bikes, street bikes, everything you could think of. He said these Marines started coming out in wheelchairs or amputees. He said, here I am doing a bike show for Marines that can't ride a bike. He said, I felt like a piece of shit about this big, you know. So he said, we got to do something about it. So he contacted one of his buddies, said, here's the story, this is what we got to do. So the very first bike that was built for an injured vet was a single amputee Marine from Idaho, Charlie. But anyway, he also the first amputee to climb Mount Everest. So of course we took credit for it, but since that year in 2014, we've gone on to build 40 motorcycles, or this is number 40 out here. We've got 3 more to do this year. Next year we're hoping to do 7 with Tony's help, and I got to tell you, Tony and Sue have been a blessing for us. We moved to Florida during COVID in 2020. My wife said, the organization's going to die. Can't get people out to go, nobody doing anything except for the bikers. Tony stepped up with the Green Swamp organization, or Green Swamp chapter. We built a bike with them, awarded it down in Green Swamp a couple years ago. Since then, they've gotten more heavily involved, like they say. We use professional builders around the country. Kyle is our newest builder, and from the looks of this bike and from the list of things I saw that was done to it, he's definitely one of our best. So I'd like to turn the mic over to Kyle a little bit. Oh, I was going to say something about Michael Frazier. Michael really was excited about this. He really wanted to be here more than anything, but his father took a fall earlier in the week, and he's currently in hospice up in Pennsylvania. And Mike's an only child, so he, of course, needs to be where he needs to be. But anyway, I want to turn it over to Kyle.
Before Kyle gets up here, the way we contacted Kyle, we were looking for a bike builder, and we were looking for somebody who would do it right. And the way we found Kyle was through Tinker.
Stand up, Tinker.
I am that one, man.
All right, goodbye.
Why did I put up with this shit? Do you put up with it or down with it?
Hey, I got hair.
Sorry, Kyle.
That's all right. That's all right. So Michael, there couldn't be anybody more deserving of this. I wish you guys could have met him. What a great person. The organization flew him out to Hays, Kansas, where I'm located at, and he got to sit on the bike before all the stuff was done to it, and I wish I could show you guys pictures of the smile on his face. It's huge. And he looked really comfortable on it. So he kind of told me what he wanted done as far as what he needs, and went through and started with the engine, of course, and rebuilt it, transmission, and started at the heart of the bike and worked my way out, and eventually ended up with the controls for him and where his feet and his legs need to be, and the paint and body work. But he was able to give me some guidance as far as paint and chrome and things that he likes as far as colors and whatnot. But like anything, it's not the real special people aren't us. It's the people. It's cliche to say it, but it is. It's true. The people who donate the money to do it. Without that, there's none of that. So, and bikers, there couldn't be anybody more efficient than bikers at coming together and organizing for a good cause. I've seen it. I've been in the motorcycle business my whole life. I grew up at a dealership that my family owned, and I'm telling you, there is nobody like bikers at getting together and making good things happen. So, thank you.
I guess we're gonna go out and unveil.
Maddie?
It's awesome, isn't it?
Wow.
Don't touch it, Tinker.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Oh, I would like to say one more thing. There was a veteran that donated the bike, correct?
Yes. Right.
Yeah. Okay. He, gentleman from New Jersey. I don't know if he's here or not.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Many of you know Big V. Big V with the parent chapter. This bike was his, and before it was Big V's bike, it was Eli's bike. And so Eli sold it to Big V. Unfortunately, Big V now has onset Parkinson's disease, so he couldn't ride. So he donated the bike to Combat Hero Bike Build, and then Kyle turned it into a work of art.
Yeah, and he had a lot of the artwork on the bike, so we wanted to save the fairing for him or for anybody. But it's there. So yep.
Awesome. Right there.
Nice job.
Can I say one thing real quick? what wasn't mentioned was a friend of mine that lives up there, and then we found out about this. I went to Kyle's shop, and I explained to him what we had and what could happen. There was before I could finish my sentence, he says, "I'm in." He never said one thing about, well, what about this? He just said, "I'm in." And he's got the greatest little shop up there, and I know he's busy. I mean, he does some fantastic work, and he never once balked, hesitated, or anything. He just said, "I'm in," and this is what happened. You know, we got a hold of Rupp and everybody and Terry, and boom, it got done. I mean, this man is fantastic.
Yes, he is.
I mean, he's beautiful.
You're fine. You're fine. All right, guys, I'm here with Kyle, and Kyle was the one who actually built the trike. Kyle, I'm going to hand you over the microphone if you don't care, and get you to talk about some of the things you've done while I walk around to here with the camera.
All right, sounds good. You just want me to start in, or do you want to ask? Okay.
Start wherever you want to start.
Okay, sounds good. Really, the beginning was the engine. That's where we started at. I went, from an 88 cubic inch motor to a 103, so it's got an S&S stroke flywheel in it, 4 1/4 stroke. The pistons are just a big bore Harley piston. The motorcycle started out as a 05 Ultra, so it had an 88 inch motor in it. So obviously we wanted to step that up a little bit for Michael.
Oh, yeah.
Transmission is just stock rebuild, so it's pretty factory. Yeah, the tuner's a Thundermax tuner. I love those things. They're really easy to use. You just need a base tune, and they'll get you close, and that's, you can ride them, and they'll basically tune themselves. The gauges are Dakota Digital. The stereo's Rockford Fosgate. The speakers are Hog Tunes. Trying to think of anything else. A lot of Arlen Ness pieces, like the fork lowers. Painted the interfering black. I really tossed around a lot whether to do multiple colors on the bike, but the more I thought about it, the more Michael, I think, would like just a solid gray color.
Oh, yeah. And this is a good-looking color.
Yeah.
Very good-looking color.
Yep.
And, of course, we got his Purple Heart emblem in there.
Absolutely. Got to have that. There's one on each tank side, and there's one on the back.
Well, the trike.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. This started out as a two-wheeler, or was it always a trike?
Originally, it's an 05 Harley Ultra, so that's pre-Harley Davidson building trikes.
Gotcha,
09 was the first year for that.
Yeah.
So the kit's a Champion trike kit, and it came to me like that. So the wheels, like I said, that was a big challenge figuring out the offset and everything. It's very awkward wheel bolt pattern and offset, so it was a little difficult, but made it work. Definitely went wider with the tires and narrow profile, because the ones that were on it were the old school big profile, like, and then the wheels were like a 1990s looking wheel. It looked really
like
bad. It didn't look good. So
now, Michael is he a single amputee?
double.
He's double amputee.
Yes, yeah. Michael has very little use of both legs. The right leg in particular, he doesn't have much there. His left leg he has a little bit of use with. He can push off and so on. But the reverse gear, I'm hoping he can reach down and throw it into reverse. That's this lever right here. I had a machinist machine that, because it was down here lower, and we brought it up higher. The controls were done by another machinist in Ellis, Kansas. Guy did amazing work.
Oh, he does.
And then the Willwood brake, that was something I thought of, because he had no use of his left leg or right leg for braking. We thought about maybe doing something with the hydraulic brake on the right-hand side with a foot brake.
Yeah.
But this just, for the way that it was done, I think this works pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I'll tell you, Kyle, this is a good-looking bike, man.
Yeah.
I know they were talking about they've got a couple other projects that they're wanting to get you involved in and do some building. This is amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Michael's going to have fun putting some miles on this. And guys, as you heard earlier as they were talking, Michael's not able to be here because he had to be in Pennsylvania.
Yes, yeah.
Because his father is on hospice. So,
that's correct, yeah.
You know, that's... You see things like this, Kyle, and you get to be a part of this, and you get to build a motorcycle for a guy like this. What's that mean to be able to do that and to give to people who died and fought for our freedom?
Well, all you got to do as a motorcyclist is think about the feeling you get when you ride.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Michael needs that,
Oh, yeah.
He has a right to do that just like we all do, and he ought to be able to do it.
Absolutely. One thing you said in there while you was on the stage earlier, we was talking about the motorcycle community. And I've always said in my videos, going a long way back, there's no other community like the motorcycle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anytime you need something, they're there.
Yeah.
And it's not just the Vietnam vets or combat vets or any of that. It's any motorcycle group is always willing to just jump in and help.
Bikers love to give back.
Yeah, and that's kind of great. Well, Kyle, I know you got a lot of other things you got going on, but I appreciate you taking time, walk around this thing, kind of telling us all about it. Brother, I'm glad I got to meet you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure meeting you.
Absolutely. All right, guys, coming toward the end of my time here with the Nom Knights Rodeo. Man, what a great event to be able to get Mike this bike built for him. Got to take a tour of the bike, but I appreciate you guys coming out and doing this and letting me be a part of it and inviting me to be a part of it, because I'm not a member of the group, but it's an honor for me to be invited to do stuff like this. And people who's not in our community wouldn't understand that, I don't think. But what else you got going on? You got anything else like this coming up here anytime soon?
Man, this is well, first of all, thank you for coming and covering this event, man. This has been a culmination of a year's work.
Yeah.
We've had a great turnout, and with the bike presentation and you being a part of it has been incredible. We got brothers coming from all over the country.
Yeah.
Communities embrace what's going on. Not only we present a motorcycle to a veteran that was severely injured in Afghanistan, a fellow Marine. Yep. We're raising money so we can help our continue to help our veterans and law enforcement officers in the community.
Absolutely. And guys, Mike's story, the veteran, he can't be here today. His father in Pennsylvania fell sick. He's on hospice, as we talked about earlier. So we want him to know our prayers go out to him, because this will be a two-part video. Me and Rodeo had talked about it earlier yesterday, I think, about after he gets the bike presented to him, maybe all of us getting together over in North Carolina somewhere and having a word. But, his story, double amputee, he's got limited mobility in his right arm. He stepped on an IED And, you know, I told Tink, I said it's probably one of those deals where there's not even nobody close enough to him to even be thankful for what he did for him.
That's right.
But
That's
it's
right.
our community that, you know what he's been through. You guys who went over there and served, and you went there. And, you know, I quoted something earlier from a song. I'm sure you've heard of Big and Rich's song, the 8th of November, that they talked about Niles Harris. That one line that Chris Christopherson says in the beginning of it, greater love hath no man than to lay down his life for his brother.
Absolutely.
And that's the sacrifice that these guys are willing to make. But it don't stop there. And I think that's what people where they get lost is it don't stop there. They come home. They don't now have to figure out how to live their life. And, you know, there's a lot of great organizations out there who, you know, motorcycle related or not, if you're a veteran, guys like the Nam Knights here, Combat Vets of America, these organizations are there for people to reach out to. Because, you know, sometimes all you need is just somebody who's kind of been through what you've been through and can understand what you're talking about.
Yep,
and,
absolutely.
But Rodeo, I appreciate you, brother.
Thank
I'm
you so
very
much for
thankful
being here.
that,
Thanks for everybody watching, and man, we look forward to putting on some more great events.
Yeah,
man.
well,
Helping
Tink said
it
something
out.
about jumping around each month and trying to do a bike night at
Absolutely,
different locations.
we've been doing that, and we're going to continue to do that.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
So we'd love to have everybody there. So.
Absolutely. And guys, remember, if y'all are come through Ducktown, there is a brewery here now, and you can stop and have a cold beer.
And the beer is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I appreciate it, Rodo.
All right,
guys,
brother.
I'll see y'all back on the road. All right, guys, as we pull out of the event here, what a great afternoon I got to spend with some cool folks, guys. You know, I know the Knights will be watching this, and I really want to thank you guys for inviting me to be a part of it. I know you didn't have to. And, you know, one of the sad things, guys, is Tinker, the one who originally sent me the email. He says that, you know, hey, they invited the press from 60 miles in a round radius. Even the local newspaper wouldn't show up and cover the story. We're the only ones who came out and covered it for them. So, you know, that's part and parcel. I told Tink, I said, you know, if it had been a shooting here and there had been a biker involved, you wouldn't have been able to move for all the media. But you do a good thing like that for a veteran, you can't even get them to show up to cover the story. Very sad, very sad, very sad. But guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out. I don't know how long this video going to end up being. The video that I put out talking about Harley Davidson and the CEO was supposed to be a Saturday video, and we had some weather going through, so I just converted the video, set my thumbnail, and I just set it to upload. It was supposed to be a premiere for today, actually Saturday, but YouTube, at some point my internet went off, and I guess YouTube took the timer off of it, so I'm gonna have to check into that going forward. But yeah, man, the Nam Knights, guys, what a great outfit to be a part of, and what an amazing thing. This other group, these two other groups got together to build this bike, and invited me out to be a part of it with them. Invited us, you guys sitting there watching this. I mean, without y'all, there wouldn't be no purpose for me even to be out here doing this. So I appreciate y'all. Those guys have always showed me gratitude and love every time I've showed up to one of their events, and that means a lot to me. I mean, I know I say that a lot, but you know, I wasn't in the war, but I understand what those guys did. You know, I understand why we have what we have is because of them. You know, the ones who made it back home. But the ones who didn't make it back home, we'll never forget them. You know, the POWs missing in action. You know, they should always, every American should have that kind of love in their heart for the people, is kind of what I'm getting at. But guys, I'm going to call this video done. There's some more events coming up that we'll be taking part in and going to, but for now, I have got to get to the home 20. But guys, until the next time, thank you for watching. Hey, if you're new here and you just found our channel, please go back and check out some more of our other videos. You know, and if you like what you see, because I tell everybody I'm not for everyone, but if you do like what you see, maybe consider giving us a like, share the video, and if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you anything. But guys, until the next time, y'all take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and hey, thanks for watching.